So there are some really big changes that are going on with the iPhone 17, and I think it's so important that we go ahead and basically hit on them. Now, number one, the biggest thing to kind of keep in mind here is that with the iPhone 17s, we are now getting this new iPhone 17 Air model. Now, we're not really too sure what that specific model is going to be bringing. I think it's going to be really cool, but it's going to be a slimmer, smaller model, probably single camera setup, and the battery life is probably not going to be that good, but it still is going to be a pretty decent phone, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. But this new camera design that we're going to be getting inside of our iPhone 17s is just looking kind of crazy to me. Now, the way this design that we're seeing is that there's a lot of different designs and a lot of different leaks that people are kind of pushing out there, but basically the main one is this camera layout is now going to be at the top. It's going to be basically spread across the top of these phones. So it's not going to be pushed off to the left edge, the top left edge like it is on the current phones. It's going to be basically spread across the top, kind of similar to like a Galaxy, probably similar to like a Google Pixel 9 Pro. So the Pixel 9 or 9 Pro, they have the particular design of that phone, the camera going all throughout the top of that particular device. So it looks like that's kind of the way that's the way iPhone, Apple's going to try to make this iPhone, I think, from what I can tell. So that right there is going to be a pretty crazy thing if that ends up happening. I think that's going to change a lot of what we expect inside of these types of phones. They're just going to look very, very different. I'm not saying that's a bad thing either, but that is going to be something that's going to be very different. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to. On top of that, these things are going to be bringing the Apple A19 Pro chip inside of it. So the Pro models are going to be bringing that. The base models are going to be bringing the standard A19 chip. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And another big leak that we just got is that the 17 Pro models are actually going to be bringing an aluminum frame inside of it instead of the titanium frame. So this right there is going to be another interesting thing that's going to end up happening. So I'm going to be interested to see what kind of ends up happening there. But I will probably tell you from what we're seeing, this is probably going to be one of those iPhone generations that's going to be bringing a really big difference. We've also seen that the 17 Pros could also end up having a smaller dynamic island. So if that also ends up being the case, that is going to be another very interesting thing that, is going to be thrown into here. So again, we're not 100% too sure what's going to end up happening there, but that could be another situation that we kind of run into as well. So those are some really big upgrades that are going to, that are end up happening here with the iPhone 17s potentially. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.